Hey y'all, it is Glam Rebecca, and in today's video we are doing part of the surprise for the 100 subscriber giveaway that I had initially filmed back months ago before I had a bunch of work obligations and life and health issues. So in this video you are seeing part of one of the surprises. I will be filming a separate giveaway video that this is tied to, so just to let you know that there is a 100 subscriber giveaway, and I will be talking about what all is included, as well as the prizes and stuff and how many winners there are and what is applicable for that in that video. But it is tied to this one. This is part one of my journey. This video so far, there is going to be a second part. So this is tied to that giveaway video, and these will all be going up in succession. So one will go up, and then the next one will go up, and then the third one will go up, which will be the actual giveaway video will go up last. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. This was something that I had talked about doing. This was the 100 subscriber thing that I did to myself. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy, and this is part one. Stay tuned for part two. It is Glam Rebecca, and in today's video you're gonna understand why I look so strange here in just a minute. I just hit a 1-year anniversary on this new channel, Glam Rebecca, as well as 100 subscribers. So in lieu of that, I'm doing something special, something that I had talked about doing a while ago, and I finally had a chance to swing by a beauty supply store to pick up some supplies. So today I'm armed with this because we're going to be coloring my hair. So those of you that know or have been on my channel for a long time, you know that I usually cut my hair every so many years for donation, which is why some of this stuff is rather short. And this stuff up here is segregated. So I kept this top knot so that I had something while the rest of my head was shaved, literally shaved to the scalp. Now I didn't bick it, I just buzzed it all the way to the scalp with the regular no blade. That is how I asked Megan to cut it on purpose, so that we had the most amount of hair to donate to Wigs for Kids. And if you haven't seen one of those Wigs for Kids videos, then I will leave some of them linked down below, and my donation from 2019 as well from my old channel, which I still upload and stream and stuff on. I'm just not as active on that one. So today we're gonna grab our really fugly headband, tuck our hair behind, and I've got all this segregated for many reasons. So for those of you that don't know, I am a retired hairdresser from Florida. I got my cosmetology license in 1997, and I did hair all the way up until 2007 behind the chair. And due to a heart attack and a stroke, I no longer was able to stand behind a chair, and I lost my job as a manager of master cuts in a mall for Regis Corporation. Which, thinking back about it now, it was illegal for them to fire me for those conditions. But because I was no longer able to pump up a chair and stand behind a client to do their hair, I was no longer employable according to them. And I lost my job. So, because of that, I never went and renewed my license again. I did not continue to renew my license every 2 years like I was supposed to. I didn't do continuing education. So as of 2008, I no longer was licensed in the state of Florida. So I am technically retired. Now, I'm going to be coloring my hair, but I'm going to have to lighten it first because, as you can tell, I have some rather dark hair. I am a 4.5 on the color scale when it comes to lightness to darkness. And now that I am older and I have some of these naturally occurring highlights that grow in, that a lot of people are paying a lot of money to turn their whole head that color, just wait, age will do it for you. I also have some pepper in my hair to go with the salt, and my hair is naturally dark anyways, so I do not have any color in my hair. I am starting off with 100% virgin hair. I have 2 vinyl gloves, Well, at least for right now. I have 2 hair scrunchie things to hold on the Vital gloves because I have rather small wrists. Even after putting on 50 pounds in less than 6 months, we're still waiting on medical intervention to figure out WTFE. And I am still working with medical providers to figure out WTFE. So there's those. I have not 1, but 2 brushes. I've got my handy dandy matrix brush that I used for many a millennia, and a little micro brush that I may use for doing specific colors. I have my cry cut, aka, excuse me, my bad. If you are into arts and crafts, it's a cry cut. If you do hair, it's called a Cricut brush. These are very expensive $25 to $30 brushes that were like really big in the 2000s when I was doing hair. Everybody wanted one of these. They were literally like 25 bucks a piece. And I won a lot of them from Matrix for sales and incentives and hair colors and special events and everything that I won events for. I also used to go to the Orlando premiere every year. I was featured as an artist one year. I was featured as a model one year. So there was a lot of different times that I was there at premiere in Orlando for the events where I would win things like this as well. So I earned a lot of those over the years, and they were very coveted combs. I have my handy dandy little matrix mixing bowl or mixing measure here, and my double matrix bowl here. Now, I did work for a matrix salon. I actually really like a lot of matrix products, so there's that. We are going to be working with this product, which is from Ion. This is their bright white cream lightener. Could be creme. It's supposed to be like the Guy Tang stuff. I think this is the ripoff of the Guy Tang stuff because I refuse to support Guy Tang. If you want to know more, go to my old channel with just my first and last name on it and search Guy Tang and you'll understand why. Also, I will never use Brad Mondo shit because, ew. I'm also using 30 volume developer because the instructions on the manufacturer's ingredient and labeling says 30 to 40 volume developer. If you read the reviews for this product, it says, I used 20 volume and my hair didn't lighten, because you're a fucking moron, because you have to use 20 or more than 20 volume in order for your hair to lighten, depending on what color your natural base color is. So follow manufacturer's guidelines. I have 2 bottles of the little ones, which, by the way, this stuff actually smells really good. It smells like those apple pectin perms that I used to give my old ladies that could not handle a regular ammonium thick black lip perm. This actually smells really nice. So hopefully when I mix it to put it on my head, it doesn't stink. I have I won't put this on my hair, but I'll use it on my skin conditioner that was gifted to me through Influencer. This is to go around anything that could potentially touch, like my upper back, because I am wearing a tank top, and like neck and ears and anywhere that my hair may fall that I may get touched. I'm going to put conditioner on it so that it lessens the, oh my God, I think I have bugs, kind of itchy, burning kind of sensation that I get from any type of lightener that I use because I'm sensitive to lightener. So what we're going to do after that is I have 2 products from ColourPop that I used my $300 gift card from November to purchase, which is the Main Event Coloring Conditioner in Turquoise, the Main Event Hair Tint in Turquoise, the Main Event Coloring Conditioner in Violet, and the Main Event Hair Tint in Violet. These are deposit only colors, if I am not mistaken. These are like a semi-permanent to just deposit only. There's no lift involved in this. I don't think ColourPop has the licensing to produce products that allow for lift. We will discuss these at another time. I'm going to be laying on my bathroom floor. I will show you the floor. See, floor. I'm going to be laying on the floor to show you what's going on. I'm going to be filming from multiple different angles. There is a GoPro available and my cell phone, so I'm going to try and record at varying like heights and whatnot, and I'm going to try and split screen this, so hopefully I can edit this and not just want to murder myself for putting myself in this position, because I am currently working 3 daytime jobs. I just needed something else to do, I guess, or I'm torturing myself. Oh, you're down there. So I'm going to be doing a technique on my hair that we used to do back in the day, which is freehanding. This is a technique that I actually learned at a Farouk show where I was a model. I had super short hair, and they literally just took lightener and they put it on a foil and they went and like just kind of like glazed it over the tips of my hair. Now they did spike my hair up with gel. They blow dried it in that position, so the good top 2 inches of my hair was like floppy, but the rest of my hair was basically, you know, like rock hard. So this is the technique that I used to do on clients, especially men that wanted tipping done. So we're going to be basically only doing the edges, the outside edges of my hair and or the tips of the length that I have. All of the new growth, which is down here, that it's underneath this thing, is going to, I'm trying to keep it protected so that I don't get any product on that as well. I may rework this headscarf thing that I've got on, and we're only going to be working with what is up here. So there. So this is what we're working with, is what is in this ponytail on top of my head, and that is all we're going to be coloring, is just the ends of this hair. Because I still want to keep the rest of my hair virgin, this is non-chemically, non-heat treated hair. I have very thick, coarse hair. I have very hard hair to lift, and when I lift in shades of orange. So for those of you that may not have experience with coloring your own hair or understanding the chemistry of hair, please feel free to leave your comments down below. I will be speeding up each of these segments after I get done with this intro thing, but I wanted to go over some things first. One, if you have box dye in your hair, step away from the lightener. We do not want to set your hair on fire. If your hair is smoking while you are lightening your hair, immediately fucking rinse your hair out, because it's going to fall out anyways. Like, literally stop doing that to yourself. Like, if your hair is hot, super hot, or it's smoking, get the product off of it like ASAP, because that's bad. That's very bad. You don't want that. You don't want hot anything on your head, because that's dangerous, because it's on your head. But also the chemical processes that go on in certain products, between over-the-counter hair color or like women that use men just for men hair color, that has metallic salts in it. Metallic salts and regular hair lightener do not like each other, and they will catch on fire. So please do not, if your hair starts smoking, immediately get the product off. You will probably have some serious damage to look at, and Olaplex 3 is not going to bring you back from the brink of that, because just FYI, once your hair is out here, there's no repairing it. You cannot repair hair once it has left your scalp, because it is dead. Your hair is 100% dead. Once it leaves the surface of your scalp, it is no longer living. It's not attached to your papillae any longer, providing the nutrients that it needs to grow out of your hair follicle. So if your hair out here is smoldering and burning, just cut it off and start over, because if that's just like really bad, you're going to fry your hair if it's not already fried. So anybody that tells you that, oh, you can buy our product, we're going to repair the keratin in your hair, this protein pack is going to like make your hair feel so much nicer. Yes, feel is the operative word here. Do not buy into claims. You cannot repair damage to the keratin in your hair. Once the cuticles are like blown open and you have zero porosity, and the elasticity is like something that you would see in a clown, like stretching a balloon to do like some like fancy animal for you, your hair is dead. It's like completely shot. You cannot come back from that. It's one of these now. Okay. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you need a haircut, I will be more than happy to cut your hair for you. By donation only, because I am no longer licensed at all, because yeah, I can't charge for haircuts because I'm no longer licensed. Anyways, but I have no problem educating people on what I have knowledge-wise for hair. If you have questions, leave them down below. And when in doubt, just step back from the lightener, because that's bad. I'm gonna get all my stuff set up. Really quick, this is 1-to-1 equal parts. You can do a 2-to-1 ratio. With my hair, I'm going to do a 2-to-1 ratio. And what that means is on this little cup, there's measurements that you probably can't read because the camera's looking at my face. This is a 4-ounce cup, which means if I'm doing a 1-to-2 ratio, okay, that means 1 ounce of cream lightener to 2 ounces of liquid developer. The best way to measure that is put your liquid in first, put your cream in after, because then you're going to have a more accurate measurement here. Don't put your cream in first. It's like people, like if your grandmother ever taught you to do peanut butter cookies that requires oil and stuff for the recipe before you add it to the flour. They have you, my grandmother always taught me to put the oil in the measuring cup first and then spoon in the peanut butter so you get the desired level that you need, because it just makes more sense that way, because your liquid is going to disperse the creamed product that's going in it so that you have a more accurate measurement on the side. So keep that in mind. Oh, and in case you guys are wondering, this nail polish is from Copacetic Cosmetics. I am wearing 3 different shades on this hand, and it's been on there for a few days, and I have a different glittery one on this thumb here. That's also going to be a product in the giveaway that I will be doing. That is going to be a separate video, but it will also be attached to this as well. So if you're watching this, go watch the giveaway video that I'm gonna record whenever I have a life, and I can get put up because this video and that video are going to be kind of like linked. So this is one of your surprises to go with the giveaway video. So go watch that. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, get my, I will never put this on my head conditioner, put on my body. Oh, and after I get done, I have this like shower cap that had a blowout. So we're going to be using one of these to like kind of collect the ends of my hair so that I can sit and process. Now, processing time is going to vary from one individual to the other depending on chemical processes on the hair, the type of water that you have, what you do to your hair on a daily basis, whether or not you heat style it or let it air dry like I do, whether or not there's undue stress on your hair. Are you like scraping it back into like those high ponies like an Ariana Grande person or whatever, depending on what you do to your hair and the kind of treatment that you have, depends on how long your lifting time is going to be. Also, continue to check, make sure your lightener is always wet, because if it's not wet, it's not working, it's done. Also, the other, and you cannot restart that. Now, with cream lightener, it's a little bit easier to like kind of spritz it with some water to kind of to get it going. Also, do not mix too much product. Always mix about as much as you think that you're going to need, and if you need more, you can always mix more, because a fresh batch is better than a dead batch. Did I miss anything? I have ADHD, so I'm always forgetting stuff. If I did, I will insert it in here when I do the voiceover. I've been ranting for like 16 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, because I want to play some music while I'm doing this. And I'm going to mute out the rest of this so y'all don't have to listen to me going when I'm laying on the floor on my back trying to figure out how to get the fuck up at 42 years old off the floor, off my back from doing hair color, okay? Because I don't have any help. At least my dad helped me with my hair color. Jason won't. So anyways, I'm going to stop recording for 2 seconds to get everything done. When I come back, you will be pointed to the floor. Hopefully I will be on the floor with you. If not, and I get to the floor, but it looks like I'm hurt, it's already too late. Don't call 911. I mean, honestly, if you're watching this at a later date and something happens and either I can't get up, I've fallen and I can't get up, I'm on the floor and I'm not responsive, it's too late to call 911. This was recorded March 22nd. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey y'all. So this is the in-between stage. I just got done washing this off. It was on my hair after I stopped applying for literally 15 minutes. And then I showed you the clip of me like kind of taking the whole plastic in lightener and everything and throwing it in the trash. By the way, the lightener that you get after you mix it with the 30 volume, this smells really nice. The lightener smells like nothing until you mix it and then your eyes burn. So I forgot that sensation. So there's that. There's a hair on my drawer. So I'm going to comb through my hair really quick. It lightened really well. And for those of you going, oh my God, you didn't do it even. I didn't intend to do it evenly. As you can see with my hair flipped to the side, it's going to lay different, and I do have naturally wavy hair. Jason likes it when my hair is big. I just kind of rough it up a little bit. I just kind of lightly towel dried it. So this is what we're working with right now. It's going to look different as it dries. It's going to look different every which way I flip it. And so there's that. So let me comb it really quick to show you that, I mean, it really lightened pretty nicely. It does look like it's got a hint of orange, but because I'm putting a teal and a purple on my hair, I think I'll be okay. Always start with your ends. Also, lightened hair does tangle a little bit more, just FYI. Always start with your ends and work up towards your root. And I have like all the short stuff like pulled back, so you can see like the line of where my hair was shaved. Where are you? Did I just pull you out of something? I did. Go away. But you can see the nice line that I've got there where I have definitely been shaved. So I did not color this a very proper way on purpose, because I wanted the light and the dark in my hair. Plus this is supposed to be like more of a gradient. That's why I only did like the ends, and I kind of like intermix stuff, and I grab stuff towards the end so that like some of it is a little bit lightened and some of it is still natural. So you'll see, let me grab a section and just comb one out. So as you can see, there's a really dark line, and then it kind of fades into the blonde. And it's kind of like an orangey color, and then it'll fade on down into the lightness that is on the end. So I did that on purpose so that, again, as my hair is positioned different ways, it's going to look different as well. Now that it's actually getting long enough to do some stuff with, besides just be annoyed by it. What are you doing? See, this is the shit right here, this like little bit of shit that's still in the very front of my like hairline that still does not reach a ponytail, which I have a little ponytail in the back going on. So I already have this done. I'm going to let this air dry for a little bit and charge some batteries, and I'm gonna come back. By the way, I did look at the box of this. I read it a while ago when I ordered it in November, so like I wasn't up to speed on things. So this, I'm eating here. Oh wait, those are the how to use instructions. This one here says, give your mane a pop of color with super fun semi-permanent hair tint. Easily amp up your hair right at home with a range of pastels to bright rainbow hued shades, without the long-term commitment. Well, I lighten my hair, so that is a long-term commitment until I chop it all off. Yeah, it says, without the long-term commitment, moisturizes and replenishes hair with a conditioning formula infused with vegan keratin, mango butter, and an alma extract to leave your mane soft and shiny with the best looking color. So then it says, starting hair color will affect your end results. Hair tint will be most vibrant and vivid on platinum or pale hair, which I don't have. It is quite a bit lighter. I mean, I could have left it on another 10 minutes, but I didn't want my hair super light. Do you? It says, while light brown to dark brown hair may have a light wash of color, results may vary depending on color and condition. Perform a strand test on clean, dry hair to make sure your color looks as desired. To be honest, I'm not going to do a strand test. You probably should. And this says that you're supposed to use an applicator brush and hair clips and blah, 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 and wear protective gear, which I still have my gloves on. It says section hair into four even sections, which is called a quad. And it says front to back and side to side, secure with clips, blah, blah, blah. Which we're gonna ignore some of these instructions because I am a professional. So what I intend to do when I come back, which again I will not be talking through, is I have my dual bowl, which is one reason why I used it. I'm going to be taking the violet tint in one side and the turquoise tint in the other. I'm going to be sectioning my hair off in a zigzag pattern that is going to be kind of messy so that I get a separation of color, but it also kind of blends together. I'm going to see if I can sit and apply it with you guys watching me head on to see how I do a brush in hand kind of paint on technique that we used to use back in the day. They call it balayage now because it's like fancy and French sounding. It's a fucking paint brush on hand technique. We used to use it in the 90s and 2000s. You basically take the hair in your hand and you paint the color on, and then you paint each section and then you lay the color down, and then you grab another section and you paint that section and you lay that on top. And I could layer 6 different colors like that without having to worry about them bleed through. The only difference is with some of these people doing balayage, they don't ever touch the back of the hair. So you'll see me apply color to the palm of my hand first and then put the hair in it and then apply color over it. So there's that. I will be using the same brush for both techniques, which is my little short wee brush. And what I'm going to do is when I transition out of one hair color, I'm just going to go into the other one. I am not going to wash my brush and my bowl, blah, blah, blah. I am just going to work with what product I have, and any extra that I have left over might end up on the dark part of my hair, which may not do absolutely anything because my hair is a 4.5. So anyways, I'm going to let this mess dry. I'm waiting on the cape to dry just in case I have to lay on the floor because she got to wash too, because bleach on skin like mine, extra burny, so no fun. Anyways, I'm gonna let this battery charge. The GoPro is over there on the floor going looking all passed out and shit, like it's tired. I don't know why. So there's that. And yeah, I will see you guys when I start filming again. I may try the sitting setup because I tell you what, laying on the floor, my back is on fire, so nope. And I had to sit at my desk all day. I've literally been working since 10:30 this morning, and it's now 11:06 p.m. and the only thing I've really eaten today is a bagel with cream cheese. Yeah. How's your day going? Anyways, see you in a little bit.